All right, we're sitting here with Parker Sherry, senior quarterback for the East Palestine Bulldogs, for the player profile brought to you by Gorby's. How you doing today, Parker?
Good, how are you?
Great. We're going to ask you a few questions. I'm going to hit you with some rapid fire, see if I can get you a little off kilter, and see if then we can get some more serious questions from you. All right, what's your favorite food that you like to eat?
Favorite food? Probably any type of seafood.
Seafood?
Any type of seafood, yeah.
All right.
Lobster probably, or crab legs. Yep.
Great. What's your favorite restaurant to visit?
So seafood around here, probably Red Lobster. And then I really like to go on vacation, near the beach, get some fresh seafood.
Great. Who is your favorite musical artist that you have?
Okay, so I guess I'll have a couple. I like Frank Sinatra. I know that's an old one, right? I actually like Sam Smith. It's a new artist. And then I like Drake a lot, and a lot of guys like that.
Who's your favorite college football team?
Favorite college football team? Probably the Ohio State Buckeyes. But I like to watch everybody, and then whenever it comes down to playoff time, I like to root for Buckeyes.
And your favorite professional team?
Pittsburgh Steelers, and I also like the Washington Redskins. Yeah.
A football team is a lot more than one person, and I'm sure there's a lot of personalities on your team.
Absolutely.
Who is the funniest kid on your football team?
Elijah Figley. Elijah Figley definitely takes that one. Yeah, I think all the Figleys, probably Zion, Abel, and Elijah, they all take the role of being the funny guys there.
That doesn't surprise me.
Right? Yeah, the Figley name.
Who's the most serious guy on the team?
Ooh. I'd like to say me on game day.
You on game day?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is there anything that you like to do that you do to prepare for the games on Friday?
Right, yeah, absolutely. So throughout the week, I'll watch a lot of film. With school and film, I really have to balance that, but there isn't really a lot of time to do extracurricular activities, especially during the football season. So watching film is one way that I like to prepare myself. Eating really good and drinking water. I think that's also very important. Keeping a balanced diet throughout the week. Maintaining weight, because we're asked to do a lot as student athletes, and so we have to eat during the school day, and we also have to try to eat one before practice and stuff like that. So we have to really try to balance our diet. And then on game day, I have a little bit of a weird one. Right before I go out to play, I eat a little bit of toothpaste, just because I feel like it wakes me up a little bit more. Yeah. So before the game, and then right at halftime, I always eat a little bit of toothpaste.
Wow, that's I've never heard that before, but I guess that's if you think about it, that toothpaste in the morning, that's the first thing you do to get you up and moving. So that's a neat little thing. What are some personal goals that you have for this year on the team?
Right. Well, a lot of my personal goals have already been met throughout my other years, but personal goal would be 2,000 yards passing. 3,000 yards passing would be one big goal that I'd like to have, and then another 1,000-yard rushing season. But I'd like to think of my goals as more of a team goal. Trying to win the league again, trying to get as many wins as we can in the regular season in order to try to make a run at the playoffs.
Who are some people that you look up to in your life, that you are role models for you, that you really look up to?
Right, absolutely. So I'd say a lot of my family, my mom and my dad, I think I've always learned hard work through them. And, my dad had a rough childhood, and to see how he was able to battle with that, and to see how, he overcame adversity, and to see how he also helped his brothers and sisters, how they overcame adversity and how successful they are today. So I think, that showed me that no matter what I do in life, hard work is going to be the major key. And, my mom, she played college basketball, and, she was a very hard worker in order to get her teacher's degree. So, I also saw right there, she's a very hard worker in everything she does. She helps me out a lot. She's my mom. I love my mom, of course, So having those two people, having that influence in my life has been amazing for me. And, I can't be blessed with anybody better than them.
After high school, when you graduate, what are your goals then? What are your plans for the
Yeah, absolutely. So definitely want to still play football. Play football at the highest possible level and get the best possible education, get a business degree, and that's always been one thing. My uncle has his own business, and so that's what I always got interested in business. So want to go attack the business world and then play college football, and I still have professionally ambitions. I feel like with my hard work that I'm able to do that, but just got to take it one game at a time right now and try to get the the best possible scholarship that I can.
Now we open up with league play with United tomorrow, and how important is it to get off to a fast start in league play?
Right, extremely. Everybody's going to play us hard, and just like we're going to play everybody else hard. I think that's one thing that whenever it's just like whenever you have a strong team, it's us, Columbia. There are a lot of strong teams in our EOAC. Everybody's going to play their hardest game versus. And so that's how we have to bring the same exact intensity that we bring to every single game. So I think it's really, really important, to start off the league with United. They're a really good team. You have to watch them on film. They have a lot of strengths. But we hopefully found some great things that we can execute on. And as long as we go in there with great intensity and great focus throughout such as the practice we had this week, I think we should be able to execute and have a great day.
Now, you as a senior, after 4 years starting at quarterback, it's going to be tough to walk away from this.
Yeah.
What do you want to tell the underclassmen to do? What do you want to instill in them when you leave?
So, coming up from my 8th grade year to my freshman year, my number one goal over everything, over any stats, was to build a program in East Palestine, to build a South Range here, so to speak. So that's what I wanted to do, and so I feel like we've done a good job of it. And I think it was the coaches that were instilling, but I also think they needed that one more person to be able to help them that was already inside of the locker room and inside of the school and stuff like that. So I feel that was my number one goal. And if I were to tell any of the guys, I'd say hard work. Get in the weight room, and the practices are very key. My freshman year, we had Crestview, and we were lucky enough to beat them. But it was all through that week of practice in the offseason. We worked really, really hard for that. And so I think that would be one thing that I would leave behind, is work really hard. And everybody in front of you is looking for you to continue the tradition.
Great. We'd like to thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
Here, Parker.
Thank you very
much. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
That's Player Profile brought to you by Gorby's. Parker Sherry.